buffalo is crazy lean. And the problem with super lean meat with wild game is, if you've ever smelled a piece of hair burning, reeks. It's because protein burning smells terrible. So what we have to do is, with buffalo and other wild game, is I'm adding just a little bit of bacon. What that bacon's gonna do is seal around the meat and protect it. That fat protecting the meat will keep it from burning and help it to cook perfectly and actually save the flavor, make it taste more natural than otherwise. Now once that's all done and all the bacon is ground up, I'm looking at probably right around 15% that versus the actual ground buffalo. So I'm just gonna mix that together so that I've got a good consistency, and I'll run it through one more time. Now all you're doing is just browning the meat. Keep in mind with buffalo, just like any wild game, it's gonna brown way faster. It is not beef and you shouldn't treat it like it is. All right, I'm gonna move this off the heat now that everything's browned, and we're gonna get the seasoning mixed together. We're running about 1.5 pounds of buffalo, and because of that, we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of paprika. We'll do 2 tablespoons of ground cumin. The next is 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. We've also got the 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Last but not least, we're going to do 2 tablespoons of Rufus Teague meat rub. We're just gonna stir that up. This is gonna be your seasoning mix. It's a little bit better than just a standard Mexican packet. I think you're gonna like the flavor a little bit more. We're gonna pour this right into the meat, and then we're gonna put it over the flame again and get it to a rolling boil. Once you've got it bubbling up and really hot and boiling, what you're going to do is just reduce that to low and let it simmer. You can get away with like 10 minutes if the kids are freaking out and starving, but if you got the time, 20-25 minutes is gonna really allow those spices to soak into the meat a little bit better, give it a little better flavor. Okay, it's good to cut off all the heat. Pretty much all the moisture has gotten out of it. During the entire course of the whole deal, I was stirring it every 2 to 3 minutes, but after about 20 minutes, it's perfect. I'm going to put it on a bed of blue corn tortilla chips. Now I chose blue corn because they are low on the glycemic index, which means they don't spike your insulin. Insulin is a hormone that tells your body to start storing fat. Next, we'll go with the 4-cheese Mexican cheese. And we've got just your iceberg lettuce. I like a good crunch on it. I like a little taco sauce, and everybody does. But what everybody should enjoy is sour cream. Anyone who doesn't like sour cream on their nachos, you shouldn't trust with your wallet. Oh, how beautiful. And because the meat has like that perfect texture, because we double ground it, you've got the perfect chip and the perfect diversity for every one of them.